and a total balance of $5,675 for the program. Now when we scroll down, we're going to see that now they've got options. They can pay their balance with a lump sum payment, they can use alternative loans, or they can make a payment arrangement with the school. You'll see that there are two options. There's option A, which is pay everything in full by graduation, and that gives them how much they'd have to pay per month to get that done. Or they have option B, which is in-school and out-of-school payments. Now this automatically is going to populate based on the packaging guidelines that's in the Policies and Procedures Manual. The balance of $56.75 falls under here, which is $100 in-school minimum and $150 out-of-school. So it's going to do $100 in school for 14 months. That's going to be $1,400 they're going to pay in school. That means they're going to owe $42.75 when they graduate. That gets pulled over here, and then they're going to have $150 after school payment, which is going to take 29 payments to do. Now let's say a student can pay more than the minimums. Well, all you do here is you can just type in $200 per month. Now students paying $2,800, that leaves a lot less to pay after school, which means now you've cut their out of school payments by 9 payments. And maybe they say they can pay $250. Well, now you can show them, okay, now it's only going to take you 12 payments. So it'll give them a lot more information to make their decision on how much they can pay. And since we're saving a copy for this student on the pool drive, we'll be able to open this up later if they want to talk about, okay, I really couldn't afford that, or I can pay more, and you can show them how it will change for them. Another key point here at the bottom left corner of the sheet is that there is a TILA calculation. This populates if you set up your campus setup tab with your school name and transportation costs. The cost of attendance here for each program is automatically populated, and so this is the cost of attendance for the entire program. So you can enter this on the TILA documents that you have to fill out for each student when they're doing a installment contract. For independent students, this is it. So then when you print, the bottom it'll print to about right here, and that is all that they will see. So they'll see everything to the right of the red and to the top of about right below the TILA calculation. And then to the right, nothing past here will print. We now want to save a copy of this, because if the student ever comes back, we need to be able to print a new copy. So number one, you can print, I would print 2 copies of this, one for your file and one for the student to take. And then once you've printed that, then I would hit File, Save As. I've got either in this folder, or maybe I have a specific folder on my network drive just for student tuition proposals. Then I would enter Doe John 524 start, and I hit save. Now anybody on my staff sees this student and they have a question, or they want to look at maybe changing their loan amounts or anything like that, you can easily open this up. You're not going to have to re-enter all their information. Like say you need to do a professional judgment for the student down the road, you'd be able to modify that. Now one thing here that is very important is we can see that the SEOG still remains, even though we took the EFC to 5,000, because we manually entered these $200 amounts. So there's no formulas there so the spreadsheet doesn't know to get rid of it. So we need to make sure that if you make changes, that you're going to have to modify those cells every time after for that student. Now if you open up your template for this program again, all that's going to be blank, and you could start over that way if you wanted, but then you're going to have to re-enter the student information. So it's up to you, but once you enter manually type in information. The formulas are gone, so if you make any changes, you're going to have to manually change those fields again. So the bottom line is that you'll make your loan changes on the left side here. You'll make your Pell changes here at the top, and that will automatically then calculate each term payment for Pell and for loans for you. So it's very straightforward, very easy to use, and we'll have more guidance on how to handle dependent students and to handle special circumstances.